Into the Red Sea. The haunting mystery of Flash Airlines Flight 604. The pre-dawn darkness of January 3rd, 2004 clung to the waters of the Red Sea as Flash Airlines Flight 604 taxied at Sharm el-Sheikh International Airport. The Boeing 737-300, carrying mostly French tourists returning from their Christmas vacations, prepared for its journey to Cairo and onward to Paris. Captain Mohammed Shukaya, an experienced pilot with over 5,000 flight hours, completed his pre-flight checks as the first hints of sunrise colored the eastern horizon. At 4:44 a.m. local time, the aircraft roared down runway outing 22L and lifted into the Egyptian sky, its navigation lights blinking against the fading stars. None of the 135 passengers and 13 crew members aboard could have imagined that in just 3 minutes their flight would vanish beneath the waves in one of aviation's most perplexing tragedies. As the 737 climbed through 5,000 feet, air traffic controllers noticed something disturbing. The aircraft had begun an unexplained right turn that quickly became a spiral. The cockpit voice recorder later revealed the pilots' confused shouts as they struggled with uncommanded roll inputs. Captain Shukaya's final transmission was a terse "Mayday! Mayday!" before the plane banked sharply to the right and plunged towards the dark waters below. Fishermen near the coast described seeing an explosion of light as the aircraft struck the sea at nearly 500 miles per hour, disintegrating instantly upon impact. The violence of the crash left no survivors and scattered wreckage across the seabed in waters reaching depths of 900 meters. Recovery teams faced immense challenges in the investigation. The crash site's depth and strong currents hampered search efforts, while political tensions between Egypt and France complicated the international inquiry. Investigators initially suspected spatial disorientation. The pilots may have lost their horizon reference in the dark over water, but the flight data recorder revealed more disturbing details. The aircraft had experienced multiple uncommanded right rolls during its brief flight, suggesting possible mechanical failure. Further scrutiny uncovered troubling facts about Flash Airlines' maintenance practices and Egypt's aviation oversight system. The 737 had undergone recent repairs to its aileron control system, and investigators found evidence of improper maintenance documentation. The accident took on geopolitical dimensions when French authorities suggested the possibility of terrorism, though no evidence supported this theory. Egyptian officials vehemently denied these claims, creating diplomatic friction during the investigation. As months passed without definitive answers, grieving families grew increasingly frustrated. The final report cited loss of control due to spatial disorientation as the probable cause, but left lingering questions about whether mechanical factors contributed to the initial upset. Unlike most modern aviation disasters, Flight 604's wreckage was never fully recovered, leaving critical pieces of evidence forever lost in the Red Sea's depths. In the years since the tragedy, the crash site has become an underwater grave, marked only by currents and marine life. Memorials in both France and Egypt honor the victims, while aviation experts continue debating the accident's lessons. The disaster exposed critical gaps in pilot training for night over water flights and highlighted the dangers of inadequate maintenance oversight in developing aviation markets. For the families of those lost, the unanswered questions remain as vast and deep as the Red Sea waters that claimed Flight 604. The crash stands as a sobering reminder of how quickly normal flight can turn to catastrophe, and how the sea can keep its secrets long after the world demands answers. The legacy of Flight 604 endures in improved pilot training for spatial disorientation and stricter international oversight of airline maintenance practices. Yet the accident's full truth may forever remain beneath the waves. A mystery as enduring and inscrutable as the ancient sea that swallowed the aircraft whole. Every time a passenger jet crosses the Red Sea at night, its pilots remember the lessons of that January morning, when 148 lives vanished into the darkness between the stars and the sea.